Okay, fight fans, fight fiends, welcome back to Manny's Thoughts. I, of course, Manny MTL or Manny Montreal. Make sure to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and obviously, thefightcity.com. As usual, I'll give you guys my thoughts on what's going down in the world of combat sports. Let's get started. First up, congratulations are due as usual. Congratulations, Adam Braidwood, Canada's very own He-Man, the most active heavyweight boxer in the Great White North. Congratulations, Mick Conlan, beautiful fight on his part. Also, last week's show, I mentioned that I was hoping these guys would have nicknames because their names were not easy. So we had Dorticos versus the Russian Hammer, which I did not know that was his nickname before. Congratulations, Dr. K.O. Dorticos. They gave him a nickname, and it's a good one. Also, congratulations to Linares Campbell. That was a solid fight on both guys. It's boxing like that people should admire. Luke Campbell got off the canvas and almost won. Honestly, it was a beautiful fight on his part. I'd like to see that again. And then they released news that 2 weeks prior to the fight, his father had passed away. So it just adds to the story. Luke Campbell didn't really lose. So congratulations to you, kiddo. Hope to see you in the ring real soon. As far as the news is concerned, the Parker Fury fight, meh. ESPN with last Friday's transmission. Man, I don't know if any of you had the same issues as I did, but because they switched from one ESPN channel to the other because of football and other sports, it was so messed up. And then by the time it got time to the main event, we had to switch over to ESPN.com. Honestly, in this day and age, this is not a problem you guys should be facing. This is poor planning on your part. Please do something about it. That was horrible. As far as news is concerned, two big things happened this week. Two major things. First, Andre Ward retired. You know what? I think I got more respect for the guy now. The two Kovalev fights and now retiring, and he's kind of done it his way. I really can't bash the dude. As a fighter, he was always one of my faves, but as a person, I was like, man, I'm not crazy. I don't find he was gunning for the biggest fights. But he did do things in a very intelligent way, and he's going to retire when guys like Roy Jones should have a long time ago. So, no hate for Andre Ward. If anything, I think this is a smart move, because if he retires and just chills for 6 to 9 months and then makes a comeback, his stock has only gone up. And by retiring, he basically ensures it won't go down from where it is. So, good job, Andre Ward. The other thing that comes from him retiring is all the belts that he had collected now go up. So all the belts he won from Kovalev, the WBO and the WBA and the IBF belts are kind of in play. Now the WBA belt was technically on Badou Jack's waist, but now, more news, Badou Jack also dropping the title. Now he has not retired, but I think he's either planning to just not defend that title and stay at light heavyweight, or maybe he's going to go back down to where he was originally. Now, here's the thing. Either way, I don't care. Because what's great about this is that we have a strong chance that the Beterbiev versus Kolig fight, which went from Halloween to now November 10th or 4th, I think, will be for the IBF belt. I am crossing my fingers. This would be tremendous news for Montreal's own Artur Beterbiev, who went from not knowing what the hell was happening with his career to basically getting everything he wanted. So hopefully this becomes a title fight. Badou Jack's WBA title that he's basically dropping will be fought between Dimitri Bivol and Trent Broadhurst on November 4th. That's also great because more than likely Bivol will win it, and November 4th is just around the corner, so he's going to be freed up for future fights should he win that title in order to defend it. And defending it is all part of the plan, because if you look at the WBO belt, which is the only belt we don't know anything about right now, the number one ranked guy in the WBO right now is Kovalev. And then after him, it's Beterbiev. And then after him, it's Alexander Godzik. Probably Beterbiev's going to get skipped because he is fighting for the IBF belt. But the fact that he's ranked number 2 for the WBO does give you the idea that a unified title is very possible at the moment. So I'm looking forward to what happens. Quite honestly, Godzik is ranked number 3 in the WBO, number 2 in the WBC, and number 3 with the WBA. So, Kovalev got sick, in my opinion, for the WBO. The winner of that faces off against Bivol or Beterbiev. And the winner of Adonis versus Artur Alvarez goes off against one of these guys. We're just a year or two tops from possibly actually uniting the light heavyweight titles. So, I'm very enthusiastic. I think it's kind of funny that Adonis Stevenson was hoping to make some big money and not fight Artur Alvarez, and he was trying to pick a fight with Badu and Andre Ward, and they both basically gave up their reasons for fighting. So, Adonis is pretty much screwed. The Adonis-Artur Alvarez fight is definitely gonna happen now. On to what we can watch this weekend and what we can do here in Montreal. More importantly, Thursday night at the Casino de Montreal, a terrific boxing event is going down. These casino shows are so fun to go to. It's only 600 people in there. Cheapest ticket is $80. Most expensive tickets like $250. Honestly, it's a great venue to watch fights. It's going to be rebroadcast a week or two from now on TVA. But if you get a chance to come to the casino, maybe we'll get lucky and they'll put the undercards on the Facebook page. So make sure you check out my Facebook. I will definitely share that if they do. Oscar Kaboom Rivas coming off a long layoff for an NABF title, which places him in the top 10 should he win, which he will. Should he win, like I said, it's such a small venue. This is the smallest ring allowed by regulation. They are going to put these two monstrous men and make them fight for a title and a top 10 spot. It's guaranteed fireworks. That's worth the price of the ticket alone. You guys should be fighting each other to go to this show. Then, before that main event, great treat, Shakeel Phinn, the Jamaican juggernaut, steps back in the ring. Also, Dario Bredicean from Grant Brothers, Mick Gadbois, and a couple guys making their pro debuts. This is a solid night of fights here in the Fight City. I really hope you guys come out and support. If you want, the weigh-ins are actually open to the public going down this Wednesday at the casino at noon. So come support, come check it out. Oscar Rivas is going to do something big. Expect the next year for Oscar Rivas to be very, very busy. Now, as far as what we can watch, Friday, there's a couple things online. Nothing pay-per-view. You're going to have to search a bit, but there is stuff to watch. Saturday, we go to 4 p.m. Saturday, Stockholm, Sweden. The European super lightweight titles on the line. Anthony Yigit versus Sandor Martin. 19-0 versus 29-1. It's a solid fight. Perfect thing to do on a Saturday afternoon. Also going down at 4 p.m. in Liverpool, the WBA bantamweight titles on the line. Butler versus Hall. You can do that. Then going down in Ontario, Triple C Promotions and United Boxing putting on a great night of fights. Undefeated standout Cody Crowley will be stepping in the ring. Also, Montreal's own and Donnybrook Boxing Gym boxer Tom Vautour will be stepping in the ring. 4-1 with 4 KOs. This guy's got some monstrous power. Those fans are in for a heck of a fight. Then at night, going down in Latvia, the World Boxing Super Series continues. The Cruiserweight quarterfinals are going down. Briedis versus Perez. The WBC titles at play. Great night of fights. Last but not least, if you're just looking for some combat sports and you don't want to pay a dime, you want to keep it nice and simple, Fight Network, Amsterdam, Glory 45, guaranteed to be a heck of a lot of fun. That's it for me this week. Guys, we're approaching 3 years on thefightcity.com. We're approaching, I don't know, over 70,000 plus views on this channel. I do about 100, average from 50 to like 100 views per video. I'm not asking for much, but we are nearing a point where I'm going to have trouble continuing to do these. So, looking for your help. If you got any ideas, go ahead and hit me up, because at this point, I will take anything. That is it for me this week. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully.